All right, y'all, how y'all doing? So I just happened to see something a couple of days ago that was interesting to me. And I know I said that I wasn't going to really talk about Michael Jackson anymore after the movie and I did my final reviews, but the reality is if he can still be mentioned or brought up, obviously I'm going to still bring him up and mention him because I'm a fan. But this isn't about Michael Jackson, really, it's about Chris Brown. Now, hold on before y'all leave. I know some of y'all may be Chris Brown fans, some of y'all may not be Chris Brown fans, and some of y'all might be indifferent, whatever. But something that I've been seeing people talk about, and then this is how I learned about it from the internet. Chris Brown has a new album coming out. It'll be his 12th album. It's called Brown. His last name is Brown, obviously, and it is a backronym of break rules only when necessary. So this is his newest album that he's going to release. It's said to come out May 8th, 2026. So that's 4 days from now. And it's going to have guest appearances from Bryson Tiller, Leon Thomas, and Sexy Red. 4 singles precede the album's release: Hold You Blindfold, It Depends, Obvious, and Fallen. I think I've only heard It Depends, definitely. I don't think I've heard the other 3 songs. But yeah, I'm a fan of Chris Brown. I'm not going to act like, oh my God, Chris Brown. But I am a fan. I do think that he makes good music. But enough of the yap. So the main thing about why I'm making this video is to discuss his album. The album cover is him leaning, wearing all brown. The background is brown. The words is brown. The carpet or wherever he's on is brown. Makes sense, cool. But it's the pose itself that is the main discussion of the talk about the album, because when you think about a musical album and an artist is like kind of leaning kind of like that, who do you think of? Michael Jackson. It's on Thriller, the biggest album of all time. Now, obviously, there's people who've done it before Michael Jackson, like Teddy Pendergrass and Luther Vandross. Lionel Richie released his album, whatever album he released, in the same year as Thriller, if I'm not mistaken, and he had that pose too. So I see people making complaints about, oh man, y'all act like Michael Jackson started that, like he was the first. No, he didn't have to be the first to do it. He's the one that you think about when you think about that pose. And because Thriller is bigger than any album in the world, it makes sense. It's very iconic. I see that pose, I think Michael Jackson. A lot of people think Michael Jackson, they see that pose. And for people who don't know, Chris Brown is obviously a big fan of Michael Jackson himself. He's credited Michael Jackson many times as being like the one that really, made it possible for him to be a musician. He's the one who made it. He's the one who inspired him to be a singer and dancer, performer, all that kind of stuff. And he's paid homage to Michael Jackson plenty of times. And when discussions were going around saying that he was better than Mike or he surpassed Mike, he said out of his own mouth that he disagrees, that is cap, and I respect that because he's being humble. But obviously, when you think about it, he could have definitely been paying homage to all these old artists when deciding to make this be his album cover with that pose. But first and foremost is obviously a homage and respect to Michael Jackson. And people saying, oh, saying you released that pose, you got to bring some heat. Now, Chris Brown, like I say, is a phenomenal artist. He's an amazing singer and dancer. And he's definitely doing his thing in the R&B space. But how I feel personally is that a lot of his albums aren't classics. Like, he has good albums. He has maybe some bad albums or whatever, maybe some average albums. But I don't think he has a definitive album that stands out as being great, right? As being like peak. Like, this is peak. Like Usher has Confessions, Michael Jackson has Thriller, so on and so forth. Chris Brown doesn't have an album like that. So people are, oh man, you're making a pose like this, it's gotta be good. Or if you're gonna make a pose like this on your album cover, it better be good. I'm kind of in between. Like, I feel like it's definitely gonna be good because you're making that pose, but I also feel like it better be damn good because you're making that pose. So hopefully Brown ends up being Chris's best album. It winds up being his Thriller or his Confessions or whatever the case may be. But that's all I want to say about this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Are y'all fans of Chris Brown? If y'all are, what's your favorite Chris Brown song? If you're not a fan of Chris Brown, then you probably should have clicked on this video, to be honest. But that's neither here nor there. But with that, I'm gonna leave it there.